Hey, what's up? Hold on. Oh my God. This stock was like riding a bull. My heart was racing. I want to throw up. Oh my God. I'm glad I'm out. I left $2 a share on the table, but that's okay because I had a profitable trade. And this was absolutely insane. This is the lowest float I've ever seen at 14.3K. They had a reverse split 70 to 1 share. So I think they take 70 shares and they make it one. And they go and go and go. I would try to dip buy this right here. But I am out. I am out. This was, so anyway, what happened today? So I saw this running. It's a high price stock. I'm like, The other thing that I was watching also was Nubby. Nubby from last night. But Nubby, oh, poor Nubby is halted. I was thinking of getting in the threes, and I'm glad that I didn't. JAGX was the better of the two decisions. Low float, rotated like so many times over. Top percent gainer. Nubby is no longer a top percent gainer, although it was right here, and JAGX was like right here. So this looks like it's like another biotech health company, um, up pre-market. It got funded by the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, yada yada whatever. Oh, that was a bad entry. What I was thinking. Um, I wonder if another entry point would be in the 11s, because so I always wait for the bottom, right? Scuba diver play. And so our little scuba diver, he went up, he got some air. He said, you know what, I'm going to touch the bottom, which, is this lovely hold of um, 11:26, but he was a little bit too quick for me because I was looking at it here, but when I was thinking about my entry, it was already like in the 12s, and that's $1 a share risk, and I was like, you know what? I need to have better risk reward. I'm just not sure of it. But that was leaving $5 on the table if I would have gotten executed. And I would have sold within probably seconds, right? Or a minute, because that's just my style. I want my little chunk and I want to get out. I'm having a hard time holding, especially in these big movers. Like, um, it 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 feels like somebody shoots you up with like some type of like heart racing, medication or something. Like you're like, I can't stay in this anymore, and it just becomes really, really uncomfortable. So I said to myself, it's okay if you miss it, but it's okay if you miss it, but make sure that you have a good risk reward. And getting in over here at the at the 12s, risking off of 11.38 70 cents a share to me was too much. But in hindsight, it would have been a great play. So this was the lower high. I could have even I thought about getting in here in the 12.44s, but I'm like, "Oh, it's still 50 cents." So a lot of hesitating still on my part. Um but I waited for this run up. I saw that it double topped here, triple topped, maybe lower high, had a huge panic. Um, and I think even in here, I was speculating, oh, maybe I can buy in here and risk off of this. So definitely not a good idea to chase. So I saw that it came back to VWAP, and I was like, all right, I'm going to get in. And then I saw that it was still panicking, so I let it do its thing. And I was like, okay, this is my risk level now in like the 12 somethings. So I got in at 13.452, and I think I was risking off of 13. Yeah, right around here, because I saw that this guy was on it and this guy was below it. There was this guy, and this guy. So this is my resistance level, and it becomes support, kind of supportish. And so I said, okay, you know what? Just do it. Just get in there. So I got in there at 13.452. I was risking off of 13, so because I had missed the run up, I didn't want to let 50 cents of risk reward hold me back from another move. Because this pre market went from Yeah, this is all a pre-market play. Hold on a second, I'm trying to zoom out. Come on, stock. Can we zoom? Maybe not today. Can we go over? Oh, I think it's because I'm in the arrow thing. Hold on. Yeah, that's why. Because I noticed that little yellow dot. So let me press undo. Undo. Okay. Cursor. I'm still literally winding down from this play. Like, that's how much anxiety it gave me. Trading really can, you know, like give you, I think, heart problems. No, I don't know, but it feels that way, right? Um, Hold on. I'm trying to zoom out. So this is pretty much where it got picked up in the sevens, eights. It's run $10 a share now, you know. Um, and it is holding pre-market highs. I'm just noticing that this now in the 13s, pretty much exactly where I was risking off of. And so I wouldn't say that I was chasing, but I was having FOMO and that I didn't want to miss out, and I was just trying to take like a more educated guess or an educated risk level or educated something. So, um, so got in at 13.452 at 70 shares. Hold on a second. So like it was like 941 bucks. And that's crazy because that's like the whole account pretty much. So, when you buy a position like that, it's like, oh, it feels like you're risking your whole account. But because I set a risk level of 13, if it breaks 13, I'm out. If it breaks this little bottom 13, I am out. No matter what happens because I don't want to lose anything. So I would have lost 50 cents a share. So 70 times 0.50 is 35 bucks. So by looking at it that way, it was able to like relax me a little bit because even though these are high price plays, like and I'm putting in the majority of my account, like it can really psychologically mess me up. So there's that. And then I saw it go to the 14, like high 14s, and it pulled back kind of sharp. And I was like, okay, I'll just get out at 14.50, but it did not go to 14.50 again. So I got out at 14.25. So that was pretty much point zero 0.02 or 0.002. Like I was like 0.798 cents a share. So almost 80 cents a share of profit of upside, which is great. I will take that happily. So let me see, 0.798 times 70 shares is 55 bucks. After commission, 40 bucks. Like that's 40 bucks I didn't have. So, but in the large scale of things, it is pennies, but from the original money that I invested into my account, I'm up like $70. So that's crazy. And this is another green trade under my belt. And you know what? While this was working, I was looking at Nubby. I was like, should I do Nubby? And no, I should not have done Nubby. Um, Nubby was a great short today. It's interesting because it was like up yesterday. It had this great like pre-market thing push, not pre-market, but a whole day's worth of activity. I wonder if it's gonna bounce off of this 180 level, if that's what it's trying to hit. But for me, it might do a, what is it called, red green move where it goes red and then green. But I don't know. I'm out of day trades until tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. But I'm really happy I nailed this play. Um, Low float mania is still alive and strong. There was this one, but this is a no play for me, even though it had a lower float. Now it's downtrending, so not interested. This was one that popped up on the top percent gainers and was in the watch list last night. I thought it would be a nice play from the 19s, 18s, but it's moving kind of slow. Well, it did rotate its float twice. renews lease. So I don't know, but it pushed up 60 cents. So I'm going to be watching this one too to see what happens with it. Oh, yeah, hold on. This one, PRVB. This one is a no play. This was a top percent gainer, but no play. So bye-bye. Able, I saw Able come up, and it had this nice push of just 15 cents, but zero float. So I don't know, it wasn't like a crazy one, like JAGX. Let's look at JAGX's daily chart also. 1 year. I don't know what got me like so like not I don't know, just like not overwhelmed, but like super like anxious or like that feeling. Like it was probably coffee, like the coffee I was drinking. I don't know. Like I was really no, it was like the moment. It was like so intense. I don't like intense moments like that. I like feeling comfortable. So on the 1 year chart, this is a clear skies play breaking off of this 860 level. Let's look at the 2 year chart. So here there's resistance in the 15s and it kind of bumped its head over there before. Overall resistance I see in the 15s, like where these candles are like 16s bump, and then bump in like the 18s. So it went up as high as the 17s today. Had some nice volume on this day in 2008. So I think it ran because it's a reverse split, so there's not a big float. So whatever happens is like a big thing. But I'm glad that I missed the. I guess there were 3 moves on this one. Hold on. Trying to go back to my original screen. Gosh, it looks so crazy. Let me zoom back over. And the news of this came out at 8 a.m. And like right after the news came out, people bought this pre-market. Can you imagine holding this pre-market from the 7s to the 17s? That's crazy. But so whatever. And what else? What else? What else? I don't think I've ever traded pre-market. And yeah, so the 3 moves that I think I see are definitely, the open from 12 to 15. I don't know about shorting, but yeah, short, and then, but I don't think it's like worth it, to get squeezed. And then from the 11s to the 16s, this was beautiful. I wish I would have caught this. Next time when I see a super low flow that's trending upwards, I will try, but it's still so risky with my small account, so I'm glad I caught a little piece of it right here. And I could have waited because it never touched my risk level. And I could have had more. So, but did this go? That was near my risk, but not even. So when I get so like hyped up, I don't think I can really wait for my risk. It's just kind of there psychologically for me. But so those are some things that I can work on. I can work on patience, and I can work on not hesitating so much for my entries. But I feel like I'm saying that over and over again. I really just have to kind of notice it and do it, because I did notice the bottom here, but I don't know. It's very closely tied to my risk reward also. Like, I don't know if it's a good idea to be like, oh, just go ahead and stop hesitating without me first deciding what my risk and reward is. Like, once I determined my risk reward and was like, okay, I'll bet 50 cents, then I was like, okay, I could pull the trigger. So maybe, I don't know, $1 share at 70, I would have lost 70 bucks, but maybe it would have been worth the play. I don't know. I don't know. But something to keep in mind for me for next time. So that's all. Thanks for watching.